How did the melody to a 300-year-old New Year's dance become one of the most famous Christmas carols of all? I'm Drew Savage, and this is the story behind the Christmas hit, Deck the Halls.
Behind the Christmas hits with Drew Savage.
We have to go back further than we have ever had to go before to explore the origins of this one, as Deck the Halls might be the oldest Christmas hit of them all, certainly the oldest one we've discussed so far on the pod. The melody we've all seemingly known for our entire lives comes from 16th century Wales. It was first published as a dance tune called Nos Galan, which means New Year's Eve. The music was lively, written for harp, and had nothing to do with Christmas at all. It praised the pleasures of winter and good cheer. Because it was a folk tune that was passed down orally, the original composer is unknown, and frankly, it probably evolved over generations anyway. English lyrics wouldn't be put to the song for another 300 years. That is mind-boggling to think about. The entire genre of rock and roll isn't even 100 years old yet, and here's this melody that thrived for 3 whole centuries before someone put English words to it. Those words came from a Scottish musician and linguist named Thomas Oliphant. Thomas was the 5th son of Ebenezer Oliphant and was baptized on Christmas Day in 1799. He was an accomplished musician who wrote the choral for the wedding for King Edward VII and Queen Alexandra. In 1862, he adapted Nos Galan, infusing it with some festive Christmas imagery. The practice of putting holly in homes goes back even further than the melody. Ancient Druids would bring in holly to offer shelter to fairies and elves and to ward off evil spirits and lightning. In Germanic and Celtic traditions, it symbolized hope and life, with the bright berries offering a colorful contrast to the cold, dark days outside. It was within the Christian community that holly became associated with Christmas. Evergreen decor was already in fashion. Holly was adapted, layering Christian symbolism onto the plant, with its prickly leaves representing the crown of thorns and the red berries as Christ's blood. However, Oliphant did not write the fa-la-la-la-la line. That nonsensical refrain comes directly from the original Welsh lyrics. Oliphant thought the wordless vocalizing matched well with the new lyrics he had written. Like many traditional carols, Deck the Halls isn't tied to a single original recording artist. The earliest known recordings date back to the early 20th century, when groups like the Edison Male Quartet sang it on wax cylinders. What's a wax cylinder? Well, it was a tube coated in wax that was about 10 centimeters long and 5 centimeters in diameter. Sounds were etched in grooves by stylists as the cylinder would spin around. Each cylinder could hold only 2 to 4 minutes worth of audio. Maybe that's why Deck the Halls is so short. Think of the wax cylinder as the precursor to vinyl records. But even before that, it was widely printed in Victorian songbooks and performed in parlors, schools, and churches across North America and the UK. Now, despite having been around for almost 500 years now in one form or another, Deck the Halls has never been a big charting hit on its own. There really is no definitive version, even though everyone from Nat King Cole to Pentatonix has recorded it. It's a song everyone knows and sings, but because of its age, no one artist can truly call it theirs. It belongs to everyone. Literally. Because the lyrics and melody are so old, they predate any existing copyright laws. Deck the Halls has been in the public domain forever. Unless you wanted a specific version, the song is free for anyone to use. That's why you hear the generic melody in the background of countless commercials, movies, TV shows, and even singing Christmas cards and sweaters. No one's paying a cent for it. So let's offer a festive tip of the old Christmas cap to Thomas Oliphant and the generations of artists and performers who kept this song alive for centuries to become one of the most well-known Christmas hits of all time. I'm Drew Savage. Thank you so much for listening. You can find me on Instagram at Drew Savage On Air. If you'd like to share some fun and festive thoughts on this or any other episodes, please leave us a rating and review. It helps other Christmas music lovers find the show. And make sure you click subscribe before you go so you never miss a story behind the Christmas hits.